Embarking on an African safari is an unforgettable experience, offering the rare opportunity to observe wildlife up close and reconnect with nature. However, these thrilling encounters can sometimes come with unexpected risks. In this video, we'll explore 20 moments when African safari adventures went terribly wrong. Angry giraffe charges at truck. A furious giraffe charges toward a truck, reminding us that while giraffes aren't typically seen as aggressive, being chased by one is no laughing matter. With their powerful kicks capable of causing serious harm, the tourists in a Masai Mara Game Reserve Jeep might want to swap their laughter for prayers. The enraged giraffe surges ahead of the vehicle, leaving the passengers to realize they're caught in a perilous situation. What happens next is uncertain. This might just be a glimpse of found footage. Rhino bull charges at cars. A rhino bull charges at cars, driven by fear of humans who threaten its survival. Poaching for their keratin-rich horns, valued like gold, has pushed rhinos toward extinction. Mothers with calves are especially aggressive, often charging vehicles. Weighing 1,760 to over 6,000 pounds, these powerful animals can unleash devastating force. Yet poachers continue to decimate their dwindling numbers. Elephants chase tourists. Encountering elephants in the wild is thrilling. A group of German tourists in Kruger National Park, South Africa, watched a family of elephants cross the road. Moments later, two bulls began acting aggressively, worrying the group. Suddenly, one elephant noticed their vehicle, grew agitated, and rammed its tusk through the rear window, shattering it. Thankfully, no one was hurt, though the rental car deposit was lost. Does insurance even cover elephant damage? Cheetah jumps into safari car. During a safari in Tanzania's Serengeti, tourist Britton Hayes experienced more than he bargained for. While photographer Peter Hyson snapped photos near a group of curious cheetahs, one jumped onto a car hood. Moments later, another leaped into the back seat through a window. Despite the shock, Hayes stayed calm, even posing for a photo just inches from the wildcat. A holiday memory he'll never forget. Hippo attack in Botswana. In 2020, an American couple on safari in Botswana filmed a close call with a hippo in the Okavango Delta. Thinking the animal was bluffing, the tourists paused for photos, only for the hippo to charge, bite the passenger door, and block their escape. It eventually backed off, leaving the door and window damaged. Though hippos can't swim and run along riverbeds, they are extremely dangerous. If one charges, the best option is to speed away. Tiger attacks tour bus. Next, we see shaky footage of a safari bus that feels eerie. The bus, resembling a cage, carries visitors through close encounters with animals. Strangely, the tigers seem to view the people inside as part of the exhibit. With the tigers pressing against the wires, let's hope this old bus holds up. Those curious cats might just find a way in. Lion opens car door. Lions are clever animals, and some, like this curious lioness at Kruger National Park, have even learned to open car doors. While visitors often feel safe inside their vehicles, it's a reminder that unlocked doors could make humans easy targets. It really makes you wonder, what else might these lions figure out? Buffalo crashes in the vehicle. A lion sinking its teeth into your rear is a shocking experience. This buffalo found itself in a life-or-death struggle just as a group of safari tourists arrived, eager to witness the drama unfold. Desperately trying to break free from the pride of lions surrounding it, the buffalo spun and dashed frantically, slamming into a nearby safari jeep. The collision shook the lion loose, giving the buffalo a brief window to escape. Sadly, the lions were quick to pursue, and despite the buffalo's valiant effort, its survival seemed unlikely. Lion jumps into truck. Are open-top jeeps truly the ideal option for getting up close to wild predators? In Kruger National Park, a large white lion startled a group of students by leaping into their vehicle while they were busy photographing wildlife. Fortunately, the tour guide managed to keep everyone composed, clarifying that the lion, having been raised by humans, perceives cars as toys. While it's unnerving to consider that a lion might see humans as playmates, thankfully no one was injured. That said, snapping a selfie with a lion, like one student did, could be seen as rather reckless. But who could really blame them? Giraffe smashes car window. One essential rule in safari parks is to keep your windows closed to stop large animals from getting into your vehicle. This video features a woman at West Midland Safari Park making a reckless error. As a giraffe stretches its neck through the open window looking for food, she panics and tries to shut the window. Closing a window on a giraffe's head can result in two unfortunate scenarios. The glass could shatter, or the giraffe could become trapped. In either case, it's a dire situation for the giraffe, with broken glass scattered everywhere and its head wedged in tightly. Nosy camel. While visiting a safari park in Alexandria, Louisiana, a man had an unexpectedly close encounter with wildlife that resulted in some hilarious moments. As AJ and C drove through the camel enclosure, they erupted into laughter when the camels, aware that open windows meant food, eagerly poked their heads into the car. In a fit of panic, AJ leaped into the back seat while C couldn't contain her laughter. The camels continued to follow their car, amplifying the comedic situation. Those wild camels sure know how to create a scene. Gorilla attack. What led this woman to spend her honeymoon with a gorilla? The surprising truth is that she wasn't actually married to the gorilla. He was simply part of the entertainment on her safari. As you observe the enormous, irritable silverback beating his chest, you can feel the tension rising. This behavior typically indicates aggression, and although he's usually timid, things might have taken a turn for the worse. Fortunately, everyone walked away unharmed, and she was just gently shoved aside by the colossal gorilla. How many can say they've experienced that? It's a wild tale for the grandkids and the entire internet. Leopard encounter. In 2018, a tourist traveled to Botswana for a safari and had an experience he would never forget. While exploring the Avu Delta, he came across a young leopard that had just captured an impala. After finishing its meal, the leopard approached the safari vehicle, curious about the visitors. Although it may resemble a house cat, it is a formidable apex predator with the potential to inflict serious injury. The tourist, engaging playfully with the leopard as it pawed at him, certainly showed his adventurous spirit, even recounting the story of the scratch he received to the tabloids. Lion bites tire. If you're a lion, you can lounge wherever you please. Who would dare argue? Kruger National Park in South Africa is renowned for its lions, drawing visitors eager to catch a glimpse. Picture a pride sprawled on the road. No one would complain about a traffic jam for that. As vehicles arrived, the lions, enjoying the afternoon sun, stirred slightly annoyed by the disruption. Eventually, they rose and ambled away. After all, they're the kings of the jungle. One curious lioness approached a nearby vehicle, sniffing around and even trying to nibble a tire, which caused a sudden pop that sent her scampering off. Curiosity didn't kill the cat, but it certainly startled her. Monkey damaged car. When you visit a safari park, there's a good chance that hanging around the monkeys could result in some damage to your car. This was the case for a father at Knowsley Safari Park in the UK, where baboons wreaked havoc on his vehicle. They toyed with the windscreen wipers, gnawed on the side mirrors, and caused quite a ruckus for the driver. Have you ever encountered any monkey antics during your travels? We'd love to hear your stories. Angry buffalo. Are you feeling curious about the safari vehicle? Or maybe a bit annoyed? It seems like the buffalo might be agitated, so it's wise to back off. Here's a quick tip. If a buffalo appears angry and doesn't appreciate your vehicle, make a hasty retreat. These creatures can weigh up to 1,840 pounds and typically move in large herds, making them a force to be reckoned with because of their size and numbers. African buffalo are targets for various predators and trophy hunters, which makes them wary and skittish. When you factor in their temperament, massive size, and sharp horns, they become quite dangerous. They can sprint at speeds of up to 37 miles per hour, enhancing their defensive abilities. When gathered in herds ranging from 50 to 500, they pose a formidable threat, even to a pride of lions. On their own, they remain perilous due to their sheer weight, speed, and unpredictability, which is why big game hunters can find themselves in precarious situations. Baboon attack. Cape Point in South Africa hosts a significant population of baboons. These animals frequently approach vehicles on the road, relying on interactions with humans for their meals. They've mastered the art of scavenging and will swiftly surround any car that comes to a halt, resembling vigilant border guards. The baboons are unyielding in their quest for food, even pursuing individuals who step outside their vehicles. While their presence along the roadside may resemble a parade, it creates an intimidating atmosphere reminiscent of a scene from Planet of the Apes.